Well, the Justice Department also appointed former FBI Director Robert Mueller to take over its part of the Russia investigation. So let's bring in our political panel this morning. Susan McGrath, Barry Edwards. Good morning. It's good to have you here with us. All right, let's start off. There's no doubt that really this raises the legal stakes and the political stakes, if you will, damage for Trump, who has tried to dismiss the matter as a partisan witch hunt, and as he's tweeted, a hoax. Could this affect the direction of the probe, and can Mueller really do anything about this?
I think Mueller can do a lot. First of all, he's above reproach. Remember, in 2004, he and then Associate Attorney General Comey both threatened to resign under President Bush if the president reversed the Justice Department's finding that you had to have a warrant to do wiretaps. So, I mean, he's not going to be bullied by the president.
But the thing is here, he knows Comey. Could that present a difficult thing here?
I think Comey is a red herring to the issue. Comey's behavior is irrelevant. The question is, what did the Trump administration and what did the people in the campaign do with Russia? That's the issue. Whether Comey was nutty or not, which I don't think he was, is irrelevant to the issue. Let's not get distracted by red herrings.
Well, Susan, what about the fact that that the president has been tweeting out that this has been a hoax? What's your take on that?
Well, I think it's concerning. I think when there is a memo from Comey saying that President Trump told him that Flynn was a nice guy and to see if he could let it go, I think that raises it to a whole new level of potential obstruction of justice.
Let's go ahead and talk about retired General Michael Flynn, the former National Security Advisor. You brought it up. After lying about his contact that he had with a Russian ambassador, the very same ambassador that was actually in the Oval Office last week with the president. So my question is there anything wrong with that picture with the same ambassador that Flynn had met with in the Oval Office?
Well, it calls to question Flynn's judgment, which is why he's not there. The obstruction of justice, though, I don't think it's a matter of a criminal indictment. I think it's a matter of vote counting. They're not going to get an indictment from this Justice Department against the president for obstruction of justice. So that puts it on Congress, which is a matter of votes. You have the votes to start an impeachment hearing and get the impeachment. So it's vote counting rather than indictment.
And Susan, what's your take on the fact that another bombshell came out from the Washington Post, and it said that the FBI has actually zeroed in on a senior White House official as a person of interest, a person very close to the president, they're saying. If that's the case, could this be yet another problem for the White House? And then there's speculation, who could it be?
Right. So there is speculation. The thought is that it was someone that was involved in the campaign, that it's someone very close to the president, perhaps Paul Manafort, perhaps Flynn. We don't know for sure yet, but it's going to be telling, and it's going to be leading. So
okay, so let's go back to what you brought up before, Barry, in terms of obstruction of justice, and it goes back to the Comey's memo. Again, it said, quote, "I hope you can see your way clear to letting this go, to letting Flynn go," end quote. But charging the president with obstruction based on that Comey memo alone, that sounds like it'd be a very tough case to prove.
It'd be a very big stretch, especially since this Justice Department, who is headed by William Sessions, even though he's recused, would have to eventually okay it, or his Associate Attorney General. So I just don't see that happening. So it's going to become a political issue, which is what the Clinton impeachment did and those things.
And I agree with my colleague Barry, it will be a political issue. The point is here, there's going to come a time when Republicans are going to want to distance themselves from this. They're already concerned, they already don't want to be associated with it, and it's just a matter of what point do they want to separate themselves from what's happening to the administration.
At one point we shall see. Stay with us. We'll be right back.